if you are new here, hi, welcome. I am Carrie Platinum Pussy Anthony, and I am a hot mess right now, but don't worry about that. I've been in the industry for 2 decades. I have lots of tips, tricks, and information that can help you with business development, creative coaching, and a consultation on how you can streamline, structure, and strategize your business for success. So, today we are talking about content planning. Now, a lot of people don't put a lot of effort into it. They just come up with an idea and immediately try to execute it. And that works for many, many people. I, in fact, have done that a multitude of times. So I'm not saying that that's not a successful strategy. I just try to plan things a little bit more, especially around the holidays, around Halloween, and when you have like more intricate concepts and ideas, costuming and things of that nature. I like to be very organized so that I can execute my idea. I don't want to say as perfectly as possible, but kind of as perfectly as possible. Like when I get an idea or a concept, I want to make sure that I am doing everything that I can to make that visualization become as real as possible. So, what do we do? The first thing you want to do is, whether you take notes on your phone, your iPad, a computer, or a digital device, or if you're like me and you have 10,000 notebooks, don't judge. But I love to write things down. I love to color coordinate with highlighters. And I'll tell you what this is right in just a moment. But I'm definitely more old school, so I like to write things down. I feel like actually writing it helps me remember it and gives me something to go back and like just review my notes. I feel like typing for me, unless it's like on a computer, like with an actual keyboard, that seems to be a little bit more efficient, but I am old school, so I love to write. So what this is if I don't have any concepts that I'm already currently working on or scheduled to work on, and those I usually write down in my notepad on iPhone. They have like a notes thing, and I take notes constantly because my brain loves to come up with ideas at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning. So writing something down, especially with my partner sleeping, or I'm in a dark room, or it's just not as convenient as being able to pick up your phone and write out your notes in the notes thing. So I have a bunch of video concepts and ideas that I type up there. But ultimately, if I have access to my notebook, then I prefer to write it down. So this is, well, October National Calendar Days. Why do I have these written down? I don't write down all of them. I write down the ones that are most likely to be something that I can either find content that I already have and post it on social media using that hashtag that day so that I can get extra eyes on my content, or ideas to create content specifically for that particular day. And some of these, they are organized, the color coordination, they are organized by, so I'm also the CEO of iHeartBBW.com. I didn't even finish my intro, my bad. I got straight into the goodies, which that's fine. But I am the CEO of iHeartBBW.com. So some of these relate to that. And that's like encouraging other models to post pictures on Twitter and like participate with trends on TikTok and Instagram. So those will be pink. The iHeart stuff is all pink. So there's really not a whole lot of that because a lot of them weren't really appropriate, I guess. Or, oh, I just saw something that I forgot about. Okay. So yeah, orange is Poshmark. So I also sell my outfits, clothes, costumes, lingerie, all that stuff. I resell them. A lot of them I never even wore, so they're new with tags. Some of them I bought that didn't fit, so I sell them instead of sending them back because it's just, by the time you get done paying all the shipping costs, it's not worth it to me. So So yeah, so I do Poshmark, and then I have stuff that I've worn that, you know, I sell because I'm probably never going to wear it again. So that's orange. Orange is anything that's Poshmark related. So tomorrow is National Handbag Day, so I'm going to create some content where I have handbags that I have for sale so that I can liquidate those and get the traction from the people that are using that hashtag for the day. Blue is food related. These are all food related national days. Some of the content that I do is, I don't want to say feeder or feedie related, but it is food related. I am a plus size person. I am a foodie. I love food. So I sometimes do mukbangs or, you know, food related content. Sometimes I'll do stuff that's like event related, like a restaurant or something of that nature. But nonetheless, blue is all food related items. Sometimes I'll just like get ready or like cook in the kitchen or prepare something, or I don't know, like content that's based around food. Yellow means that it's either content that needs to be created or content that is has already been created. So that's all yellow. These are all content and concept ideas. So for instance, October 14th is National Motorcycle Ride Day. So I have friends that are in motorcycle clubs. So I've got photos on a motorcycle. That content will be great for that particular day because I can post it on social media, and I'll tell you how I link that to my other stuff in just a moment. But this is just like going through. And then purple means I need to post. So it could be like National New York Day. With National New York Day, I would just make a post on Twitter or Instagram or wherever, and it's really to just find out who of my followers and fans are in the New York area and to show a little love for them. You know, they want to be shouted out some way, somehow. It's a relatable topic, and it creates engagement. Maybe there's people that have moved away from New York that want to share their story, or, you know, maybe they're in New York. Nonetheless, so those are posts. Purple is things that I'm going to be posting that don't really have like a content need, or there's not really a concept with that. And then lastly, green is anything that I have affiliate marketing. I can create content for affiliate marketing. And there's really not a whole lot. There's, I missed October 7th is National LED Light Day. And I was going to post some stuff with an Amazon affiliate link, but I have... for those of you that don't know, I just returned from a very sad trip, a very tragic loss, and so I missed a lot of this. I did not plan it. I did not schedule it. I literally just got the news and kind of froze, and then I had to fly to Florida for the funeral, and that just... it made me wish that I had been more prepared when I said I was going to be more prepared, but I ended up focusing on something else. And so that's actually going to be a future live and webinar, is scheduling, time blocking, and making sure that you prepare for downtime, because you never know when you're going to get sick. You never know when you're going to need to take some unexpected time off. And, you know, where I was, there was, you know, horrible internet. I was around littles, I was around family, I wasn't in a headspace to create or to post or to even think about that stuff. You know what I mean? So, and you have to allow yourself those moments, which it was much needed. I will say I came back a little refreshed, ironically. But ultimately, had I scheduled that stuff, those days that I took off, I wouldn't have skipped a beat. I still would have been able to do all the things that I would normally do. So, I said that to say that is a future course, class, and something that we'll go over. But for now, we're talking about content planning. So today is Monday, October 9th, 2023. It's 12:22 p.m. right at this moment. So I was like, is it 2022? So no, it's 12:22 October. I shouldn't have even mentioned it, because then I just set myself off on a whole nother, like, okay. Today is National Kick Butt Day. That's really the only thing that I found that was content relevant or relevant. Some of the stuff that they have is not really, it doesn't resonate with me, or it doesn't resonate with my online persona, or it's just stuff that, you know what I mean? Like, just doesn't appeal to me. So today, National Kick Butt Day. So what do I do with that? So National Kick Butt Day, I know you're thinking right now, like, what do I do with that? And I will tell you. Hello. What you do with that is think about how you can turn that National Day into, again, either content that you already have or content that you're going to create. For me, I have CBT. If you don't know what that is, look it up. I can't really talk about it too much on here, but CBT, I have some videos, and some of those, or even like wrestling would be good. Cat fight, and it doesn't even have to be like fighting related. Like kick butt, you could even, you know, talk about, do you have a nice rear for something like that? Like, you just gotta take that and like think outside the box. Maybe if you're a shoe fetish person and you collect sneakers, or you're into sneakers, you could show off your sneaker collection, and you could take the kick in Kick Butt Day, even though it's not really like super related. You know what I mean? Like, you just gotta pick what you want from that particular topic and make it your own, and figure out like what kind of content you want to do. Maybe you do a picture of your sneakers on someone's butt. You know what I mean? Like, think outside the box. Got to get creative with it. So that's what I'll do for today, is I'm going to use the content that I already have to establish my post for today. Now, I do have a content creation day, usually a couple of times a month. I'm getting back into the swing of doing things at least one day a week. So I plan my week. I block my week, where Mondays are normally marketing Mondays, but because I'm just getting back and my whole schedule is like all over the place. My hair is all jacked up too. Because my schedule is all over the place, things are off track, and I decided to do the content planning today because I have a shoot on Wednesday. So I need to have a day to plan my outfits, get my bag packed, figure out props, if there's anything I need to order on Amazon. So I like to give myself at least a cushion so that if there's anything that I need, I have time to acquire it. Being that this is spooky season, I want to do some holiday related content. Next Friday is Friday the 13th, or no, this Friday is Friday the 13th. I am a huge Friday the 13th Jason Voorhees fan. I don't know who your favorite slasher film villain is, but mine is Jason Voorhees. And so with that being said, I want to celebrate Friday the 13th, especially since it's in October. And there's like spooky things happening. So I have things planned for Friday the 13th. I'm also going to Monster Mania Con. So the actual day itself has to be planned in advance and scheduled, because I'm going to be at an event where I'm not going to have the ability to check on my messages and post and all that kind of stuff. Like, I'm literally going to be doing stuff in that genre. My cam over here is not, let me just turn it off. So I definitely want to make sure that I have all my stuff planned for Wednesday. So today I am going to come up with 3 concepts. I like to have 3 at minimum, but I try to shoot for 5, just in case a lot of the stuff I shoot is outside, or it needs to be, like, again, preparing for location, preparing for weather, preparing for all of the things that are going to affect my ability to create this content. So what do I have planned for Wednesday? I don't. That's why I'm here. So obviously I can't do anything. Tomorrow is walk to a park day and handbag day. So tomorrow my content will be about handbags that are in my Poshmark store. And then Wednesday, the actual day of, so I want to schedule that content today, is National Curves Day. So hello, that's perfect for me. So I am going to do some stuff for Curves Day. There's also National Coming Out Day. A lot of my fans are into cross-dressing, trans, fantasy, things like that. So I want to create content that supports their coming out. Also, it's Stop Bullying Day, and that's actually something that has more of a personal significance for me. And so I want to create content that is both personal, that goes towards the cause, but then also I don't know if I'm going to link it to any of my content because it just kind of doesn't really align with anything that I'm doing or have done. So that's something more personal. On October the 12th is National Vermont Day. So this is one of those state days where you can just post like, it's Happy National Vermont Day. Do I have any fans or followers in the Vermont state? And hopefully they'll engage with you if there are. It's National Savings Day, National Gumbo Day, National Farmers Day, and National Free Thought Day. So National Savings Day, this can go for both my like educational stuff, so like maybe do a video on YouTube that talks about the importance of saving money, the importance of investing money, or like something that's like financially related that goes with National Savings Day. But when you're talking about like adult content, if you can hear me, can you give me a thumbs up? And if you can't, can you give me a thumbs down? People are coming and going, so I'm like not sure if it's like you can't hear me. Actually, I'll just go check. Oh, come on, YouTube. You're just being a dick. Um, 10 million questions. Oh, it's YouTube TV. Helps if you log into the correct account or app. Alright, so let's go take a look. Okay, yeah, you guys can hear me. Okay. Alright, so I lost my whole train. Okay, so savings, how we're going to tie that into our spicy content. A lot of the stuff that I do is very fetish based, very femdom based. So there's CEI. I'm not going to say the things completely. You're going to have to go look it up because this is YouTube. So not a whole lot that I can expand on, but there is CEI, and even if you're into like gooning, you can use that savings day as the day that you make them save the pop shot, the money shot, the end game, like what their orgasm. You want them to save that. You can also do something along the lines in financial domination, where you instruct your sub to save more money, somehow find, or maybe withdraw from savings, or you can tie it in a variety of ways. But again, this is one of those situations where you are thinking outside the box, creatively tying in the National Day into content that you've either already created or going to create for National Savings Day. Farmers, I want to do a farmer photo set, and I just haven't, and I don't think that I'm going to get that done this year, but wishful thinking. I've been looking for a farm with like hay and tractors and like a big barn and all that kind of stuff forever. So I would love to do like a farmer shoot. I think that'd be so cute. Okay, so free thought. How do we connect the National Free Thought Day into our content? So if you do a lot of like mind control stuff, you could reference the Free Thought Day as don't you wish you could have free thought, or there's everybody out here celebrating free thought, and here you are, my obedient servant or sub, and you don't even get free thought. Like, I control everything. So different ways that you can integrate the National Free Thought Day into your content. October 13th, woohoo, I've been waiting for this. It is metastatic, how do you say it? Breast Cancer Day. Breast cancer runs very rampantly in my family. In fact, I am currently being tested and retested because they found a lump in my breast. So this kind of hit my heart. So I'm going to do a post that honors people that have either been diagnosed, suffered, or know someone who suffered from metastatic breast cancer. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but we're just going to go with it. It is also No Bra Day. So I'm actually ready for that today. Maybe the content I shot today will definitely go for that. Train Your Brain Day. Again, if you're into the mind control and that kind of stuff, Train Your Brain Day, you could do content that that will align with that. And then today, and that day is also the Navy's birthday, so you could make a post. I used to be married to someone in the Navy, even though I could care less about them now, but you know, I may put a post. October 14th, again, National Motorcycle Ride Day. National Dessert Day. I love desserts. This is a great way to engage with your fans, talking about what's their favorite dessert, talk about what your favorite dessert is, or if you have content with dessert. I have lots of ice cream videos. Anybody knows me, I love ice cream cones and like ice cream, so that'll be great for National Dessert Day. Be Bald and Be Free Day. So with Be Bald and Be Free Day, you can honor your followers and fans that are bald. Simple as that. Or if you have a sub, you could instruct them to go bald. Maybe you have them shave off their head. Will they do it or not? Don't know, but you never know. That could be like a task or something, or a game or whatever. It's National Costume Swap Day, so I wanted to do this with some of my peers, but I think it might be a little too late for that unless I can find someone local. And then it's National Chess Day. I have a few fans that are huge chess players, so I want to just make a post. Maybe I'll post in front of a chessboard, or you know, something that honors my chess fans. These are things that give them the desire to want to engage with that content, and it makes them feel special that you thought of them. Like, I personally don't play chess, like for real, like I'm not, just, I'll play checkers. I play online games, but I'm not a big chess player, which is crazy because my dad is, and he always wanted to play with me. But anyways, moving along, October 15th is National Esthetician Day. I have a few friends that are estheticians. This is a great way to honor your esthetician friends. I also, because some of them are in my coaching class, I will give them tips and tricks on things that they could do to market their business on that particular day, maybe have a sale or something of that sort. But National Esthetician Day, I also have an amazing esthetician, so maybe that's the day I'll go get my shit done. I need my eyebrows redone and my lashes and all that stuff. So anyways, hi, I see you. Say hi. Oh, shit. I didn't realize the comment. No one's commented. Okay, so I'm all right. It's also National Cheese Curd Day. Oh my gosh, I have content from Carmine's Pie House in Jacksonville, Florida. The cheese curds were so good. Um, but it's also I Love Lucy Day, so I think I'm gonna dress up as I Love Lucy and do like a whole I'm not gonna do it on here because I'm gonna embarrass myself, but you know, like a little skit or like something for TikTok or Instagram. And not everything needs to be spicy content. I'm going to do something spicy because for me, if I'm doing content, all my content needs to have multiple purposes because I don't shoot a whole lot anymore. So I need to make sure that I've got social media content, I've got fan club content, I've got I try to make it so that I've got photos, videos, gifts. Hey, what's up? Oh, okay. What's your spicy name, just so I know who you are? It's also National Pregnancy and Infant Loss Day. This is a very personal subject for a lot of people, but I definitely want to honor being someone myself who has experienced a stillbirth pregnancy. I want to honor people that have suffered that as well. It's just sometimes you got to do some things that are like kind of personal, even though it's on your your persona, online persona. It's also White Cane Safety Day. I don't know why I wrote that down. Oh, okay. Hi. It's National Grouch Day. Okay, so I love Oscar the Grouch and like Grouch. I love bitchy people, like grouchy, bitchy, snappy, witty. So I don't know. Should I do like Grouch cosplay? I wonder if I could find a trash can that I can fit in. That would be so cute. Oh my gosh. This is going to be expensive. I can already tell. This is why content planning is bad for me. Because rather than actually executing all this stuff, I get the ideas and then I end up spending a ridiculous amount of money. But I think that would be super cute. All right, October 16th is National Sports Day. So I have tons of content. I'm a huge Raiders fan. I love sports. So I have tons of content that falls in line with National Sports Day. It's National Liqueur Day. I'm not a big drinker, but some of my peers that are in my coaching class are bartenders. So that would be a great way to show some support for them. Maybe do like a group trending thing for National Liqueur Day that helps them out. National Clean Your Virtual Desktop. Yo. Maybe I'll go live and show y'all my desktop. I don't know. I can do like, or I'm live and like screen recording, but anyways, yeah. And then it's also National World Food Day, so I don't really know. National Department Store. So I have content where I go shopping for plus size things, or I look to see what they're like. I went to Macy's and checked to see like what Macy's plus size section looked like, and that would be like vlog content here for YouTube. So maybe I'll go and edit that content and then put it out on National Department Store Day because it aligns with that particular topic. National Dictionary Day. So what I would say for National Dictionary Day is you could pick some words, put them on a spinner, and then read them to your fans however you want to, whether you want to be clothed or unclothed or whatever the case may be. Like National Dictionary Day, you could do something with your fans. You can do it live, you can record it, you can whatever, or you can just make a post. And I like to choose the words that are like my favorite dictionary words. I used to be in spelling bees, so National Dictionary Day for me is like super nostalgic and cool. And it's also National Bosses Day. This is great for role play. If you do any type of role play content, you can be the boss or they can be the boss, whoever. You can do something that is boss related. And I already have stuff like that, so I'm going to use content that I already have existing rather than creating new content, because content planning isn't just about creating new content. It's about figuring out how to repurpose content you already have. You don't want to add too much to your plate. You want to be able to regurgitate old content, because this is the thing. A lot of people feel like once they put it out once, everybody that's seen it has seen it already. That is not the case. Somebody is a new fan today that doesn't know about your library from before. They don't know about all your content from before. This is an opportunity to market that particular piece of content, or if it's a series, mine's a series. So I'm going to take that content and use National. Oh, you do? Awesome. I'm going to take National Bosses Day and promote it on socials. 10/17 is National Pharmacy Tech Day. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I wrote it down. Maybe because I know that I have some fans that are pharmacy techs or in that line of work, maybe I will just make a general post so that they can engage with it. National Edge Day. Now, this edge is different than the edge that we are thinking of, but I'm going to use it for edging and, content that I already have that is edge related. So, National Black Poetry Day. So I am definitely an ally, and I want to show support for POC anytime I possibly can. This is an opportunity to do that. And so I'm going to make a post that supports National Black Poetry Day. And it's also National Pasta Day. Come on, who doesn't love pasta? You're welcome. I also do creative coaching so that I can help you figure out your keywords and like your niches and how to integrate your content into the things that I'm sharing right now. So if you're looking to potentially join me for creative coaching or a consultation, I can help you with that. So yeah, definitely reach out. These are just some general ideas for things that I'm doing. It's also Pasta Day, so I am a huge fan of pasta, and boom, so that's food content. And I believe I have a mukbang where I had like a massive meal from my favorite Italian deli here in Baltimore. And I get my spaghetti so different than normal people. Actually, I'm going to do a video about that, about how I get my spaghetti from my favorite place. See? We just came up with that. October the 18th is International Legging Day. So I actually have a lot of legging fan guys with the ass worship. It kind of comes hand in hand. They love leggings. So that is a great, and I believe I already have content for that. And that's really my goal. My goal is to find as many ideas on this National Content Calendar Day of content that I already have, because that makes it so much easier. And it's content that I usually either forget about or that hasn't been promoted or marketed in a long time. So this is a great opportunity to make the most of your content. So I will go and search my many terabytes of hard drives and find my legging content. Exascale, which is a scientist thing. I actually have a mad scientist laboratory costume. And so I want to do this like Frankenstein style shoot, but I have it. I've had this stuff for years, and yeah, so I would like to shoot content for that. We'll see. That'll probably be green screen. And then it's National Bra Day. So with my Poshmark, because I do the Poshmark, I do need to list some bras. I don't have any on there currently, but I have tons and tons and tons of bras because my titties change sizes. You know what I mean? If I gain weight or lose weight, like my titties change sizes. So I need to get rid of, I have tons and tons and tons of bras. Bras and panties I am definitely not short of, even though I'm not wearing either right now because I be free balling. I can't sing, but that's not the point. Anyway, so yeah, National Bra Day. I'll post some bra content, and no beard. So October 18th is No Beard Day. So anybody who has recently shaved off their beard or doesn't have one, this is a great way to honor them, just like you do with National Beard Day. I love beards. So okay, so this one's really important, and I'm going to stop here. 10/19, Get to Know Your Customers Day. There is a national calendar day for getting to know your customers. Take advantage of it. take that opportunity to get to know your fans. Having that little bit of information, whether you're on a fan club platform where you can just put notes in their name or notes on their profile or whatever service you have. You can't really do it on social media, but you can do it on fan club platforms and like NiteFlirt and places like that. I highly recommend getting to know as much as you possibly can and taking notes, putting them somewhere where you can easily access them. Knowing about your customer takes away, one, having to ask the same question over and over and over again. Two, it lets you get right to the freaking money. Get to the point. Knowing that your customer wants a JOI without having to ask them, hey, what do you want today? Are you ready to, pump that? You ready to be my pump puppet today? Boom. You get right to the business and you eliminate unnecessary conversation that doesn't lead to money. So notes, get to know your customer. I recommend doing this in your welcome message on any one of the fan club platforms. Your welcome message should have at least one question that you ask your fan to answer. Usually I ask for a name, a location, and how did you find my profile? There are 3 things that are accomplished with those 3 questions. 1, you now know their name so you can address them personally. Hey Mike, how you doing? Makes them feel special. It makes them feel like they actually know you and that you know them and that you care. 2, the location, just because it helps engage conversation. They say New York. Hey, I've been to New York. Blah, 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 blah. You now have a common conversation piece that can help fill the void in between when he doesn't know what he wants or hasn't figured it out, or it just gets that personal connection with you and your fan. The 3rd one, why am I asking where did they find my profile? Because this is marketing research. I want to know where my marketing money, my marketing efforts, my posts, where's this traffic coming from? Because those are the places that I'm going to spend a little bit of extra time on, making sure that I keep my Reddit. I get a lot of fans from Reddit. I want to keep my Reddit updated. I want to make sure that I'm posting in multiple groups. I get a lot of fans from Twitter. Obviously, I'm going to make sure I post as much as I possibly can on Twitter. This helps you also identify where you're wasting your time, or you may need to change your strategy. So for me, Instagram does not yield any traffic or much traffic. And the traffic that I do get isn't converting to sales. Also keep that in mind. Like, just because you're getting fans, are these fans spending money? So those 3 questions are my favorite 3 questions. I try not to go more than 3. I think that if you ask too many, from the moment they get into your fan club, they're already overwhelmed, and that's not what you want to do. The next thing I'm going to say, even though we're talking about content planning, in your welcome message, you should have a call to action. For me and my clients, I usually have a campaign or a post or something where I link it in the welcome message. One of my clients is in the SSBBW world, and I have, the link to tip towards this campaign for the latest weigh-in video. And that lets them get straight to what they want. If they've tipped on that campaign, I don't need to ask them what they want. I just send them the weigh-in video. Now you just made money off of your welcome message because you told them exactly what they want and they can go straight to it. Also, I like to put in the welcome message things like what they can expect from me, my content, and a really, really small tip menu, just because sometimes they come in and they're like, how much for a dick rate? How much for custom? How much for this? And I keep it very short, sweet, and simple. Your welcome message should not be a novel, even though mine is. I need to shorten it up. But content planning. So now that I know from my national calendar list what the days are, the first thing I'm going to do is, now I have a separate list, and my next list is going to be, hold on, I got to find the page because I did it on a whole different page, is this. This is going to break down Yellow is I need to shoot it. Those are all things I would need to shoot. Orange is content that I already have. I'm going to go look for that first. That's going to be the first thing I do. Once I've located that content, then I'm going to go back. Green means I need to buy props for it. That means that's something I'm going to have to spend money on. That's the last thing I'm going to do. And then blue means, like the blue dots mean I already have the outfit. So 1, orange. Let's go get the content that's already been created. We can schedule that, post it, and get that ready to roll out. Then you can take those days off your calendar, and you know that those days are already covered. Then you're going to go to the yellow, the content that you're planning. I'm going to go to those last. I want to go to these first. Which outfits do I already have? What things do I already have in my arsenal that doesn't require me to have to spend money? Those are the things I'm going to go to first, and then I'm going to number them. I have a numbering system. 1 means it's easy to film, doesn't require a whole lot of preparation. Boom, you can just easily, so number 1s, those are the ones I want to film first. 2, not too easy, not too hard, and 3 is the most difficult. 3, I'm going to evaluate how important is that content. Is it something that can wait? Is it something that needs to be filmed? Is it something that I really want to film? Like, I'm going to really consider like what value comes out of shooting that content. If it's something I really want to shoot, I really need to shoot, or I know is going to yield me some instant monetization, that goes on the list. We're going to film that. Even though it's difficult, we're going to film it because 1, I need to make money. 2, it's something I want to do. And 3, it's needed. So even though it's not easy, I'm going to make sure that that goes at the top. I want to get the difficult stuff out the way and then go to the easy stuff. Because once you've done the difficult things, then you can easily do the other things, right? So now I'm going to put the easy things next. Then I'm going to go and look at the stuff that's green. And I'm going to be like, do I really need to do that? Do I have a large content shoot list already? If I do, we're gonna put that on the back burner. Like, nope, we're not gonna spend money unless we absolutely 100% have to. Otherwise, I'll end up on Amazon and $300 later, end up with more shit, nowhere to put it, and who knows when I'll ever get around to shooting it anyways. I still have costumes I bought in 2021 that I just took out the package the other day, found out that doesn't fit, and it's been sitting in my closet room for 2 years. So I don't recommend. 1 out of 1, 10 out of 10 do not recommend. So that's how I'm going to establish the content that I already have, get that scheduled and posted and ready to roll, the content that I need to shoot, and now I'm going to take what I need to shoot, add it to my day. I'm already going to have 3 to 5 concepts in place. And then from there, once I've determined the actual content genre, niche, whatever, now I'm going to go into concept planning. And that's writing out my description of like my idea, my script, like my location, what outfit do I need? What do I need to pack for props? Is it going to need food? Does it need fake money? Like, what do I need to completely finish out that concept? And I write those down in like one whole sheet of paper. So first video, boom, that gets its own sheet of paper. I write down, where do I want to shoot this? What do I want to wear? What props do I need? And then when I go to pack, I go through each of those sheets because I'll highlight the things that I need, and then I'll make my packing list. But I then put together my concepts so that I can have an idea of like, so when I'm shooting my content, I like to think of like ways that I can make my promo material before I even filmed it. So like, for instance, if I'm doing Joy, then I'm going to make sure that, you know what I'm talking about. And so I put all that information on that piece of paper so that I can, when it's time to film, reference the page and know exactly what I was thinking at the time that I was visualizing the concept. So now that we've got the concept done, and now that we've got everything packed for our shoot or prepared in our shoot section or our shoot room or wherever it is that we're going to do the shooting, Now you start putting things where they need to go and getting your area ready. I like to do this the day before. I make sure that the space is clean. I make sure that my green screen is, like, I started steaming it now so that it's not all wrinkled. I make sure that my lights are good to go, check the bulbs, make sure extension cords are where they need to be. Everything is in place. So when it's time to shoot, I just need to get up, get ready, put my face on or shower, do all the things, and then my outfits are already in my space. Everything's already ready to roll. The food, if it's food related, the food that I needed is already in the house, in the kitchen, it's already ready. Or if it's something that's going to be prepared, I have all that stuff in place so that I can easily get through my shoot day without any hassles. The last thing I want to do is frustrate myself by not having items where they need to be, because then I got to go look for it. Or, you know, not checking the lights, my camera equipment's not charged. Like, all of those things are things that deter me from completing my shoot day properly, because you get frustrated and then you're just like, fuck it. So preparation is key to completing your production day and accomplishing as much as you possibly can. The other thing I also do is I write down, I have a note where I have links to content, trends, sounds, ideas, dances I might need to learn, or something that I feel will be appropriate with my shoot day. So that's also something to keep in mind, is like also having social media content. I also write down things like create a new intro. I need to do one for my YouTube channel Wednesday, an intro for Sex Panther, my intro for Fan Centro. Like, there's a bunch of places where I need to update and put new content. I have new hair now, so I want my fans to see that I am a beautiful golden blonde now. The dark hair is gone, and that also could entice more fans to come and spend money. Also, I like to promote a couple of days before custom video content. If anyone is looking for custom video content, this is the time to get that money in, get your order to me, and discuss adding that to my production schedule for that day, because if I'm already dressed, I'm already ready, and I'm already doing concepts that they may be interested in, hey Paris, then I want to get that all done in that production day. So that's everything up until production. Obviously, post-production is a whole nother ball game, and now that we've got the content planned, I also like to, once it has been like the day of, once I finish production, I like to sit down and figure out which piece of content is going to be scheduled for which day, so I know where to start with editing. I don't film in that same, I do from level of difficulty, and then when I get ready to post, when I get into post-production and editing, I do it based off of what's the first piece that needs to be scheduled and posted, and I do it based on the date. So I go and I write down, okay, video number 1 is this day, video number 2, and then I will edit accordingly. And that is content planning with me. If you have collaborations with people, I definitely recommend making sure that you get them their forms through DocuSign, get those signed in advance. Also, you know, sometimes you need a videographer, photographer, location. Those are all things that you'll want to consider in your planning process as well. I also have a budget. I try to spend as little money as possible, zero if I can. The goal with creation is to make money, but sometimes you have to. To make money, you gotta spend money. So I also have a budget. I put myself on a budget, and that will also play a part in how I plan my content. So, hello, I see you. If you have any questions or comments, make sure you leave them down here. If you'd like to book me for a creative coaching session, or you're interested in a business development consultation, I also do reviews. So if you want me to go and check out your social media, your fan club, or any of your online presence, I can go and give you some tips and pointers on how you can maximize every space on the internet that you are located, so that you can gain traffic, gain fans, and monetize every aspect of your online persona. That's the name of the game. We're not doing this for shits and giggles and fun. Well, I don't know. I do enjoy it, but ultimately at the end of the day, this is how I generate my income. So if you'd like to book me, you can message me on any of these social media platforms, which should be listed, linked, or something below. Also in the description box, I believe my social media links are in there. And you can also Google me and get my email address and all that stuff. So you can find me. Trust me. Trust and believe, you can find me. I do have Calendly, so you can also book a free 15-minute session. Let me just preface by saying that 15 minutes goes by fast, and ultimately invest in yourself. You will definitely thank yourself later. And I also have group for people that are more of like, they like to be in group settings. I also have group classes, courses, and content creation session. So we'll literally go over the National Content Day and various other ideas for content creation, and we brainstorm and help each other come up with some of the most dopest and wonderful ideas. And also works as an accountability partner when you're in a position where you have a hard time focusing, and doing things by yourself can seem daunting and lonely. Being in our group setting also helps you, get shit done. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you're not already subscribed, please do that now. Click the notification bell so you can get notified when I upload new content and go live, which I'm trying to do more often. And I do have some scheduled content coming, so definitely stay tuned for that. Follow me on social media, and until next time, I hope you guys have a very wonderful, positive, and productive monetary day. Get that money. Talk to you later. Bye.